Welcome to an overview of OneVoice Online. OneVoice Online is a dental laboratory billing software that allows you to invoice out cases and create monthly statements for your doctors. After receiving those monthly statements, you can put in payments or adjustments so that you can then create a statement for the next month. You'll notice here that we are looking at the basic screen for OneVoice Online. Looking at the screen, there's a menu over on the left-hand side. There's a calendar where you can click on any day of the week and bring up what work is due that day of the week or what work was entered. And there's lab status over on the right, which gives you an overview of what's going on in your laboratory, showing you the number of unshipped cases. It gives you the number, and then parentheses, it gives you the dollar amount, all the way to scheduled, due today, missed due, shipped today, entered today, shipped this billing cycle, estimated for this billing cycle, and pending payments. Basically, it will give you a report as to what is due from the previous month, so you'll have an estimation as payments come in, the pending payments will go down. You look at the menu on the left, and you'll see there's invoices. Invoices, you hover over that, you'll see some basic options such as create invoice, view invoices, and then there's more advanced options as quick invoice, pending invoices, templates, record station, and upload links. Looking at the basic invoice creation, you'll see that it has a spot for your customer name, of your patient name, and below that it has a spot for your customer name, your doctor name. And if you click the drop down arrow there, this is our demo site. We have a lot of different examples from people putting in stuff. But basically, you type in your patient name, you type in the tray number. If you have a tray number, you just hit tab and it will go past that onto the ship to, which is the doctor's name. And you select the doctor, and then we have shades for incisal, body, and cervical. You can make that a single shade if you don't want to split it up into 3 different types of shades. There's invoice type, there's due date, there's scheduled, and then there's bill to. Bill to will show up if the doctor that is selected is being billed to a different doctor. So if I select Dr. Red here, it will reload the screen, and obviously that one's being billed to another one as well, but let's try Dr. Tai. See, Dr. Tai doesn't have anything, so bill to disappeared. There's also notes, which you can put in different notes. Items received, so you can put it in the items that come in with cases. There's also the normal items for which you're adding the case. You click there and it expands out, shows you the items underneath that particular grouping for that doctor. And there's also reference numbers, which you can put in any reference numbers you want. And then totals. And then at the bottom you have save and ship and abort. Obviously if you abort, it will not save anything that we just did, and it will tell you at the top, invoice aborted. Under payments, we have payments, create payments, and view payments. Obviously when you create payment, it will give you a box where you can put in relevant information for that payment. Adjustments, we have create adjustments and view adjustments, and when we click on create adjustment, it will give you again a nice box where you can put in the applied date, the customer description, and the amount. Under reports, we have many different reporting options to help you better understand what's going on with your laboratory. But if you go to activities, you'll notice that we have a good amount of reports in there. And under billing, has to do with billing such as statements, aging, due, tax report, billing summary, and billing charts. Statistics has to do with the overall what your laboratory is doing, either in production, items, groups, items received, you can generate reports on that. Customer groups, if you have your customers split up into groups such as regions and territories, you can see if one territory is doing better than another one. List, you can print your customer list, your price list, your item list, if you have images for your items, you can print out a list of those as well, and mailing labels. And then time clock, of course, will allow your employees, will allow you to generate a report from your employees clocking in and out. Under admin, this is the basic configuration of the company, which, it's divided up into billing cycle, which allows you to close your billing cycle from month to month. Settings, which gives you the ability to create users, gives you the ability to configure your company, select different print formats, or select theme. We'll look at the select theme real fast. You can see that right now it's kind of a greenish in color. And say we don't like green, change it to blue and click select. Or, maybe you don't like that either. You can come in here and change it to shades of gray, which is kind of a gray or darker theme. Or just, a standard black and white theme works as well. Just similar to the shades of gray, except it's just very dramatic contrast. But we're going to put it back into the greenish color there. It's our demo site, matches our logo. And then under the admin, that was just the settings, and you have company configuration of your customers, your items, your prices, advanced configuration to configure invoicing types, credit cards if you have those in there, reference numbers, laboratory categories, many advanced options, auto emailing out when cases are complete to your doctor, so you can let them know, like, if there's an important case, you can set that one up to automatically email out, so the doctor will say, hey, I'm getting that. There's also downloads, which what downloads have to do with is currently we only have one product available, which is Winvoice Time Clock. But basically, this Winvoice Time Clock would allow you to run it on a separate computer and have your employees clock in and out without having to load up the software on their computer. And then, there's also, under the admin, you have the time clock editors and the break clock editor, export into QuickBooks if you have that, and of course sales and support, which will get you, tell you the relevant information for getting support or calling our sales department, or if you needed to email us something. Under utilities, there's LabLog, which LabLog allows you to track cases, track information in your lab that people can put notes in. So if somebody calls in, a doctor calls in, and you want to leave a note for later, you'll be able to do that quite easily. There's time clock, and then purchase orders. If you were doing purchase orders for your company, tracking and buying, say gold or chemicals that you wanted to track and make sure that those matched up with what you had ordered, you can create purchase orders. There's also, of course, login, which will take you to the login screen. If you're already logged in, it will allow you to change your password. There's the home screen, the about screen, the contact us screen. Those are all configurable web pages that you can configure to make them look how you want. For example, our home screen talks about Winvoice Online. Our about screen gives us contact information for us and how to register. And then contact us gives the same stuff. Also help, you'll notice when we click on help, we try to make it as advanced as possible here in terms of what it gives you. So as you expand these different categories out, it should match up with the menu over on the left hand side, except for getting started, which is just a very basic, gives you the, hey, here's what you need to do to get going. We also will help you with that. That's pretty much a basic overview of what the software can do. Remember, you can log in from anywhere that has an internet connection. You can set up your doctors to log in. If you have any more questions, please give us a call. Our ordering information, or our contact information is, actually let me give you a better one, which is, come here to sales and support. You can call us at our sales line at 1-800-665-0091. We're here, like it says, Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Fridays, 8 a.m. to noon. And look, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you enjoy watching more of them to get a better understanding of what Winvoice Online can do for you.